Azulith Meswith Mas Sitimatir Mleh. In today's video, we will talk about family members. I tried to split this course into two different sections. The first section will be about the small family, meaning your brothers, sisters, dad, and grandparents. And the second part will be about your big family, meaning your uncles, aunts, cousins. And the third section, for those who are interested, will be about how each member of the family is calling the other ones. So, in order to give you a lot of information in the smallest amount of time, I will try to be speedy, so you should focus with me in this course. In the small family, we have dad, we call him Baba. Mom, we call her Yimma, okay? For the grandpa, we call him Jiddi, or Baba Mqran. And for the grandma, we call her Hanna, or in some tribes, we call her Qaqqa, okay? And for the husband, we call him Agaz, like a male. For example, if a woman is talking about her husband, she can say Agazino, okay? My husband, Agazino, okay? And same thing for the husband, if he is talking about his wife, he will say Thamrathino, okay? My wife. And now let's move to the children. For a dad, if he wants to call his son, he will say Immi, my son. For his daughter, he will say Yiji, my daughter. For the grandparents, if they want to call their grandson, they will say Ayawino, okay? For the granddaughter, they will say Theyauthino. Now, let's move to the big family. We are talking about uncles, aunts, and cousins, okay? And to be simple, I will try to split the section into two different sides, the mother's side and the father's side. For the mother's side, if you want to call your uncle, you will say Khari. For your aunt, you will say Khachi. For your cousin, if the cousin is a male, you will say Miss Khari or Miss Khachi. And if she's a female, you will say Yijis Khari or Yijis Khachi. Now, let's move to the father's side. Your uncle from the father's side is called Azizi, okay? Azizi. Your aunt from your father's side is called Auntie, or in some tribes we call her Andi. So it's a D instead of a T, okay? Auntie or Andi. Your cousins. So if the cousin is a male, you can call him a Miss Nazizi or Miss Nanti. If your cousin is a female, you can call her Yijis Nazizi or Yijis Nanti. Now we spoke about the small family and the big family. Now the question is, how should anyone call the others in a family? Because it's not possible to explain the relationships without giving an example of a family, a modern normal family, for example. So now, let's suppose that Adil and Numidia married, okay? We have the dad and mom of Adil and the dad and mom of Numidia. So Numidia has two siblings, a brother called Said and a sister called Latifa. And Adil has also two siblings, a sister called Amal and a brother called Masin. So, Adil is calling the dad of Numidia Adgwa or Adgwar. And he's calling the mom of Numidia Thadgwath or Thadgwarth in some tribes. Numidia is calling the dad of Adil Amgar, and she's calling the mom of Adil Thamgarth. If she wants to talk, for example, about the mom of her husband, she will say Thamgarthino. And the same thing for the dad of her husband, she will say Amgarino. Now we'll go to Amin and Mina, which are the son and daughter of Adil and Numidia. Said and Latifa are calling Amin and Mina Ayawun. So, why we are calling them Ayawun? First, because we don't share the same last name, but we share the same blood. So, Said, for example, will call Mina Thayawthino and Amin Ayawino. Now, let's move to the father's side. Masin, which is the brother of Adil, is calling Amin and Mina أو مثن. Amin is considered as a brother of Masin because they are sharing the same blood and the same last name. So he's considering them as their brother and sister. And the same thing for Amal. Now, let's complicate a little bit the things. How is Numidia calling the brother and sister of Adil? For the sister, she's calling her Tharifith or Thawist. And she will call Masin, which is the brother of Adil, Arwus. And in some tribes, Awus. So, now let's move to Adil's side. Adil will call the brother of his wife Adgwa and the sister of his wife Tharwist. Don't hesitate to watch again the video and please capture this the chart I made for you. So this video was made by me, but let's thank my mom because she helped me with some words I wasn't sure about. Thank you so much and until the next time.